the United States of America. This is to certify that the President of the United States of America has awarded the Meritorious Service Medal, Gold Star, in lieu of second award to Major Angella M. Lawrence, United States Marine Corps. Her service has set forth in the following citation: for outstanding meritorious service while serving as Distribution Management Officer, Marine Corps Installations East, Marine Corps Base, Camp Lejeune, from April 2012 to August 2013. Major Lawrence led a diverse, highly technical workforce of over 100 personnel, providing exceptional services in support of Operation Enduring Freedom, Marine Expeditionary Unit pre-deployment workups, and unit training utilizing rail, air, bus, and sea lift. She flawlessly directed personnel in documenting, evaluating, and analyzing the new Defense Personal Property Program, resulting in improvements to distribution processes and procedures. Additionally, she implemented new internal freight shipment initiatives for 2 Department of Defense freight shipment efforts, increasing operational effectiveness through centralizing planning and increased control. Further, she personal efforts and business focus enabled the Distribution Management Office to move more than 9,441 passengers, execute over 12,695 outbound and 1,668 inbound personal property shipments, process over 8,476,932 tons of general and sensitive cargo, and effect the receipt and ship over 6,000 inbound and 8,100 outbound truckloads, all while adeptly managing a $2.4 million annual operating budget. Her superior performance of duty during this tour is the hallmark of a career devoted to accomplishing broad and diverse tasks, highlighting the culmination of 25 years of honorable and dedicated Marine Corps service. Major Lawrence's untiring efforts to carry out her demanding tasks with unfailing good judgment, effectiveness, and total devotion to duty reflect a great credit upon her and were in keeping with the highest traditions of the Marine Corps and United States Naval Service. For the President, Thomas A. Gordon, Brigadier General, United States Marine Corps, Commanding General, Marine Corps Installations East, Marine Corps Base, Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. Certificate of Retirement from the Armed Forces of the United States of America. To all who shall see these presents, greeting. This is to certify that Major Angella M. Lawrence, having served faithfully and honorably, was retired from the United States of America, United States Marine Corps, on the first day of September 2013, Washington, D.C. Signed, James F. Amos, General, United States Marine Corps, Commandant of the Marine Corps. Certificate of Appreciation for service in the Armed Forces of the United States of America. Major Angella M. Lawrence, United States Marine Corps. I extend to you my personal thanks and sincere appreciation of a grateful nation for your contribution of honorable service to our country. You have helped maintain the security of the nation during a critical time in its history with a devotion to duty and a spirit of sacrifice in keeping with the proud traditions of military service. Your commitment and dedication have been an inspiration for those who will follow in your footsteps. For all Americans who join me today in saluting you for a job extremely well done. My best wishes to you for happiness and success in the future. Barack Obama, Commander-in-Chief. Dear Major Lawrence, upon the occasion of your retirement, I extend my sincere appreciation for your dedicated service to the Corps. During your career, the Marine Corps has been involved in combat, and it has been because of Marines like you that the Corps has acquitted itself so well in the battlefield. High standards of excellence in conduct and performance have long been our hallmark, and with them, a unique spirit that sets us apart. You can be proud to have been a part of that legacy and to have attained your grade in an organization such as ours. In recognizing your long and dedicated service to the Corps, we cannot fail to acknowledge the contributions of your family over many years. Long and frequent separations are a way of life for Marines, and it takes a very special kind of family to share the many hardships with us. We owe them deepest gratitude. As you leave our active ranks, go with the knowledge that your distinguished service will have a lasting influence, and it has earned you a legion of friends and fellow Marines who wish you well in the coming years. The Corps is better because you served. Our nation can stand proud because it produces Marines like you. I speak for all Marines in wishing you good health and good fortune. Semper Fi, Marine, James F. Amos, General, U.S. Marine Corps, Commandant of the Marine Corps. Now taking his position is Keith C. Lawrence. Certificate of Appreciation, United States Marine Corps, presented to Keith C. Lawrence. You have earned the Corps' grateful appreciation for your unselfish, faithful, and devoted service. Your unfailing support and understanding helped to make possible your spouse's lasting contribution to a grateful nation. Given this 7th day of June 2013, signed, David G. Barton, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Marine Corps, Commanding Officer, Headquarters and Support Battalion, Marine Corps Installations East, Marine Corps Base, Cap Lejeune. Ladies and gentlemen, gifts are being delivered to Major Lawrence's husband, Keith Lawrence, mother, Delta Johnson Chamberlain, son Noah, daughter Rachel, and daughter-in-law Tara.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, Headquarters and Support Battalion Commanding Officer, Lieutenant Colonel David G. Barton.
Marines, family, Angela, former Marines, leaders, welcome to this very special occasion. I'll start by saying, one, I don't have a voice like him. Just bear with me for a little bit. But it is a true bittersweet celebration of a legacy of a career that started 25 years ago today. We're very proud today. 25 years, and it's a true honor. I was thrilled when you asked me to be your retiring officer. I've only known Angela since about March of 2012. She and I share a mutual friend, Major Dave Burgess, and Major Burgess came and briefed me on a major that's joining our battalion, and he told me all about you. He told me that you were a go-getter, and he gave me 2 warnings. 1, don't put her on duty. I did, and she never stood duty again after that. 2, if you want the truth about something, and you want exactly what is going on, Angela will give it to you. Straight up, no fluff, this is what's going on. So as I sat around and tried to prepare the remarks for today's retirement ceremony, about how do you truly reach out and thank somebody for 25 years of service to our nation and to our Corps? How do you thank her family? How do you thank her mom for the sacrifices, the good times, the bad times, the heartbreaking times, the deployments? How do you really do that? Well, the way you do that is not by reaching out and saying, thank you very much for your service, but you look at the legacy she left behind. And the legacy that Major Lawrence left behind, it's not going to be captured in any words that I speak here today, but rather it's going to be captured in the professionalism of every single one of the Marines that had the pleasure to serve with Major Lawrence. Every single one of the Marines that had the thumbprint of Private Lawrence, PFC Lawrence, Lance Corporal Lawrence, Corporal Lawrence, Sergeant Lawrence, Staff Sergeant Lawrence, Warrant Officer Lawrence, Chief Warrant Officer 2 Lawrence, Chief Warrant Officer 3 Lawrence, Captain Lawrence, and Major Lawrence. How many promotions is that? 11? 12? In a 25-year career? That is literally thousands and thousands of Marines that have your thumbprint, your leadership thumbprint firmly embedded in their career. That's where your legacy is, in the thousands of Marines that you influence, that serve today, that are sitting behind you right now, and will carry on. In 20 or 30 years from now, we'll be sitting right here, getting ready to retire. And they'll remember you. They'll remember what you did for them. As I was researching your career, I wasn't at all surprised that you've done everything. You are truly a MAGTF Marine. You're the epitome of a MAGTF Marine. You've served in division, you've served on the supporting establishment, you've served with MAR 4 Res, you've served with MEF, you've served everywhere. Everywhere the Marine Corps has asked you to serve, you have. Okinawa, Albany, Camp Lejeune, Miramar, and then a ton of deployments, right to Afghanistan. You have done absolutely everything the Corps has asked you to do. And 25 years of that sacrifice, of that commitment, is something that you can be very, very proud of. Today may end the active duty phase of your life, but it starts an entirely new phase. And this phase is going to be equally exciting. And the best part about this new phase is you have the memories of the old phase to help you get through everything. Nothing will ever be as challenging as a career in the United States Marine Corps. So after 25 years of commitment, dedication, of hard work, of doing everything the Marine Corps has asked you to do in peacetime and in war, it's time for the Marine Corps to really give you back. We're giving you back to your mom, to your husband, to your son, to your children, your sisters, and your friends. We're giving you back to their able hands. They no longer have to worry about long deployments. And I know you've got 2 sons that are out there right now. They're out at the tip of the spear doing what Marines do. And they know you're back here retiring. And I guarantee you are on the forefront of their minds right now. I don't know if the connections were able to get up, but I guarantee they're trying to emulate your example. And I'm sure they will do it in fine fashion. So I say this not as a battalion commander, I say this not as an officer, but I say this as a Marine. Thank you very much for your service and everything you've done for everyone in this room and everyone in our Corps. Thank you, Angela.
Sorry, guys. I'm not normally snappy, but I did get a card because I've kind of been scatterbrained lately. Colonel, Sergeant Major. Name your friends. Mom. My mom and my sisters were the only ones that believed in my harebrained idea at 17 years to join the Marine Corps and get out and see the world. When I lost a couple of friends and a couple of aunts and uncles didn't think it was the right idea, and even if them, my mom and I, where we going? But I wouldn't change a minute of it, because I wouldn't have met any of you. I wouldn't have met any of you. So thanks for listening to me at 17 years old, or allow me enough time to beat it in your head to let me go. Mr. Murphy, where are you at? Mr. Murphy was my first gunny that, as a well-known officer, had ever told me anything or put me in my place. And I didn't like him too much at first. Gunny Garcia, where are you at? Gunny was a corporal. He was the second person that kind of put me in my place as a young warrant officer. Thank you. Favors, where are you? Thank you. One of my former lance corporals. Everybody else that I've served with, thank you. I'm here because of you. And it's because of you guys, those chevrons on, not as an insignia. You guys with the chevrons on, this is why we're here. I'm not here because I did something great as a colonel, because you did something great and helped me look good. Would the second row stand up, please? Not you, tell me. These are all former retired Lady Marines that I met in 1993. As a single mom, and if it weren't for one another, I don't think any of us would have made it. We'd be watching kids partying, this would be the drunk driving PD. We didn't do very good in that. Dog sitting, cat sitting, ferret sitting, kid sitting, and thank you guys for coming all over the West Coast, Turner Palms, up north, down south, East Coast. I appreciate it, ladies. I am the youngest from the bunch. I'm the last out of our group of 9. I don't mean that. I don't mean it like that. I'm the last of our group from the very early 90s, from 88 to be retiring. So thank you guys for coming from all over. I appreciate it. Bryce, would you stand up? Lance Corporal Wilson couldn't make it. He's in Corporal's course. Sergeant Wilson couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he's PCS and he got in a car wreck. But Josh's Goody-produced son, retired. Corporal Bryce is another family friend from home. They grew up with our boys, and now they're all Marines. Thank you guys for honoring me for being in the ceremony. And Lynette, between Lynette and Rosa and Master Gun Sochi, where are you at? Who was the only second man that I ever allowed to fuss at me without saying something back. Thank you guys for keeping me sane on all my deployments. Thank you for my blessings on that. My emails and inspirations. I'm here, Christina Jason. We've always been close, thank you. No, I'm not even going to tell you anything because you've got something to say. And keep, thanks for putting up with all my shit.
That's all right.
Thanks for tolerating me and my OCD and everything. And I know we're going to go through the passing of Old Glory, which means a lot to me, but I want to let everybody know everyone in that detail I've either served with, I've deployed with, or I personally know. And it's my honor to have you all participate. And my old first sergeant's back there too. I don't know if you blessed me that I didn't open my mouth to say something back, but I'm sure you did. But gentlemen, thank you very much for honoring me, for participating in doing this today. I appreciate it. And I'm sorry, my daughter, as ladies are, late as always, you might as well come up here and take your seat. Sorry, I was here to talk traffic. Darn the heel. It's not your everyday retirement, I know. If I forgot anybody, my apologies, I'm sorry. I promised Rosa and MJ would not talk long like I do in my emails, so I'm not. So thank you for honoring me for